President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the government of Benue State have been slammed for turning a mourning occasion into a celebratory occasion. That was coming from the former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, who drew attention using his X handle to the mismanagement of the occasion of the mourning of over 200 fellow Nigerians in Benue State. It was an occasion in which the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party said looked like a carnival instead of an occasion for sober reflection, for mourning. And the matter, according to him, was not helped by the Benue State government that declared public holiday and lined people up on the streets under the rain and sun as if it was a celebratory entrance of a leader, when it was an occasion for sober reflection. In fact, even I was shocked when I saw the kind of billboards they put out and stuff to welcome the president that should have been there much earlier than he did. 200 people, over 200 people died. It took him 5 days, and they have to prepare for that visit as if it was a state visit, as if it was a happy occasion. Peter Obi is saying that's not how it's supposed to be. You are not supposed to even declare public holidays. You are not supposed to line people up on the streets to receive the president. It wasn't a happy occasion. It wasn't a joyous occasion. We are talking about the death of fellow Nigerians. Nigerians that the president fell in his responsibility as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria makes it the responsibility of government to protect lives and property. It is a responsibility that is not taken lightly by any nation, by any leader. But life means nothing now in Nigeria. That's what Peter Obi was saying. And he drew parallel with countries where tragedies have happened and the way their president, their leader acted, and the environment, the atmosphere he operated on. These leaders operated to address the matter. He said, look, when President Ramaphosa of South Africa visited Matata after the flood in South Africa, there was no drums, no stage crowds, no rented chairs, just presence, silence, and action. He also said, when Prime Minister Modi of India went to the site of a plane crash recently, no one lined up to welcome him. He came, he mourned, and he acted. Peter Obi said that is what leadership looks like in moments of pain. It is not for political campaign. It is not a time to be doing politics. But politics was on steroid in Benue when the president visited. You can go and watch the video. It was televised live. You can go and watch it again. So I can understand where Peter Obi is coming from. Yours truly was shocked. You would think that the president was coming to commission projects, that the president was coming to mark the 2 years anniversary of his administration, or to commission projects by Governor Ali of Benue State. The fanfare, the overhyping, overpraising, everything was about praising the emperor, how benevolent he is, how they are thankful that he even came. It became an issue of the center of attraction, that the president came. He came to visit us. But that was his responsibility, because he was the one that fell in protecting the victims. He ought to be there and say, I'm sorry, I didn't protect you. I have the powers of the federal government of Nigeria. I'm the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I come to apologize that I didn't do my duty. I didn't protect you as I should. It wasn't an occasion even for finger pointing or blame game. It was an occasion to say things are going to be done differently. I am sorry, I failed you. I failed you initially when you were in your communities and they drove you away from your community and you became an IDP. And I failed you double again. As an IDP, they found you where you are trying to take shelter in the night and kill your people. That was double apology. It will never happen again. Nigeria will not allow it to happen again. That was what was expected of the president. And that's what Peter Obi was talking about. That's the attention he was drawing to the government, that it was a mistake. It was wrong. In fact, even Peter Obi made reference to there was a new road that he said connected south and north. He said the way the president dressed was like he was in a celebratory mood, that he ought to have worn a mourning cloth. And you cannot, there is no way you are going to argue with Peter Obi on that. It wasn't a happy occasion. It was a mourning occasion. And it was not supposed to be for campaign. But that was what it was turned to. Even people you never expected to talk about campaign were campaigning on it. It was really unfortunate. It was really a tragedy that what should have been occasion for sober reflection was now used as occasion for celebration. And you are likely to get that when you are going for a mourning and you assemble so much crowd that he went with. Ordinarily, the president ought to have flown in with a helicopter and go and visit the direct communities and go and see for himself. I'm yet to see any video where the president visited the houses that were burnt in Benue. If that were in South Africa or in India, Modi or Ramaphosa, they will fly in. They don't even need much convoy, a helicopter, and perhaps the presidency media crew. They will fly in with the president and land in that particular community to see for himself the level of damage so that he can be able to muster the power of the federal government that is vested in him to ensure and say never again. But that was not the situation. What was done in the state capital, Makode, and then to visit those who are in the hospital. That was not it. The president ought to be carried in a helicopter and land. Go and watch Katrina. when there was flood disaster, Katrina in America. Go and watch what the American president at that time, it was Bill Clinton, what he did. You have to be in the mood. You don't even need to wear babariga. The president ought to have been on his short sleeves, face cap, and the jean, and land in that community to see for himself the houses that were burnt down, the child remains, all those things that VDM, very dark man, visited and recorded. He ought to go there and see for himself, so that when he see it as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, he will say, never again am I going to witness this throughout my region. You see there will be a change. That's what Peter Obi was saying. That's what he was drawing attention to. That it was a missed opportunity for the president to mourn the dead. Instead, it was turned to a campaign event, and he was improperly dressed for an occasion of mourning. That's what Peter Obi said. I don't know whether you agree with him, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you will be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.